John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And our pitcher in this game, George Kirby. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
640.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 strike.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Way out front for strike two.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
At the belt and fires. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one in the air right field. Robles makes the play, and there's one away.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out.
Shohei on the go. Foul ball there. Ohtani leads off first with one away. And that's way high. And 1-1. Just off the inside edge. That one almost got him. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Ohtani back in. Man at first, one away. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Line drive, gone.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. Hard hit, right side. Toss to Naylor, and Hernandez is out. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one. Back in Seattle. And on the hill today, Clayton Kershaw. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
And now the DH, Randy Arozarena. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. And ball one. Just missed.
2-0. Ball, that's out.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Digging in, Cal Raleigh. First pitch, and he just misses. Fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Julio Rodriguez up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
2 on, nobody out. Kershaw deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kershaw deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. First and second here, no outs. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And now it's Josh Naylor.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swings through that.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Good power, not great in the OBP department. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Popped up. Freeman has this one sized up. Makes the grab, and that is the inning. Mariners leave a couple scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Max Muncy. Kirby back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Yeah, that's fouled off. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next to hit, Andy Pajes. Line drive. So a man aboard. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one missed. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. To third, in there safely.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
In the air, left field, down the line, and this one looks like trouble. 1 runs in, coming home. Head first slide, and he's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Now, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
One out, runner at second. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air, out towards left center, and it drops in. The run comes in to score from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Rushing over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I'll tell you what,
2 strikes.
He's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
And that's
1 ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's inside.
Nope, inside.
Good
Ball
slider
2.
down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
On the ground, could be 2. The throw to second is offline. Now it's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. High fly ball out into left center field. Rodriguez makes the catch. 2 down. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Left field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. In the air, right side. And it falls. Coming home. The throw in, but it's offline. And it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Brian Wu, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Legumina warming up as well. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rodriguez makes the grab on the run. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Mariners nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's a big power threat. Eugenio Suarez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Kershaw, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Next
That's the
offering
ball.
misses down and away.
He moves the
One
ball
ball, two
around
strikes,
all
count.
the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook it.
So up next, Dominic Canzone. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
And now it's Victor
Ball,
Robles
inside.
up to hit. 2 out, space is empty. That one fouled off. There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Struck him out without a swing, and he strikes out the side here in the second. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. And it's fouled away.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
0-2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out, the only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
That one the other way. This one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a foul ball. Man at second. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And he hits a ground ball right side. Polanco tosses to first. And one away in the top of the third.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
0-1.
Kim now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Next offering upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. And he boots it. And he'll pull into second safely.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. George Kirby won't go any further tonight, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Ryan
the
Wu
Mariners.
into the game.
Number
And with the
22.
big deficit on the scoreboard,
Brian.
he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That one pushed to the left and foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball, that's outside.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Canzone calls it in, 2 away. Dalton Rushing getting ready to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that one fouled off. Kim stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that puts him just 1 K away from 200 on the year. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And the lead is now 5-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in Seattle, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Crawford getting to start at shortstop. 30 years old now. A former first-round pick back in 2013.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Late with the swing there.
No ball,
Quickly in an
2
0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty. Inside. Counts full, 3-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Kim. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting, catcher.
2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count. Ball 1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the inside corner, and it's 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
3-2.
Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. To kick the 3-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one is downstairs. 1-0.
1-0.
The two-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Throw to second, safe. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. This one popped up. Raleigh makes the grab, 1 away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or can be bunted right back at a position player.
Rodriguez under it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So a man aboard, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 in this one. Right back to him on the mound. Fires over to first. And Hernandez is out. That ends the frame. 1 left for L.A. Bottom of the 4th. Here's Josh Naylor.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. That's long gone. His second home run of the series, and they're chipping away. It's 5-1.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Polanco batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Fastball for a strike. 0-2.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the home run. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 0 for 1 so far. That clips a corner. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ball 1 there.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Stepping in, Dominic Canzone. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hernandez brings it in. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 5-1. Back at T-Mobile Park, we go to the top of the fifth. Muncy digs in. Wu back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air, right field. Robles. He makes the catch, and there's two down. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ha-Seong Kim. Popped in the air, left field. Brings it in for the third out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now Victor Robles. Just missed. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Inside, almost got him. And that is out of play. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Freeman makes the grab, one down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Crawford in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over. So the batting order turns over. Now it's Randy Arozarena. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball one. That to right. And there's two down. Cal Raleigh digs in now. He's 2 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Crawford, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 left for Seattle. They're down here 5-1.
Pitching for the Mariners.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Matt Brash.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one away. And up next for Los Angeles, Dalton Rushing. And first offering is fouled off. Brash, in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was born in Canada. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground to third. The throw to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Shohei Ohtani will hit next. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And there's a ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs. And welcome back to the ball. Ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss, strike 1. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Outside with a breaking ball. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
The 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
That misses, and it's 2-0.
That's ball 3. 3-0.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Late swing, foul to the left. The Mariners down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And we're back. New inning getting started, and now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. And a foul ball. And he swings through that one.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The shortstop takes the ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The rare K for Mookie.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
On the ground at first. He'll do it himself. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Late on that fastball.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Max Muncy at the dish. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Brash throws over, and he's back in safely. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Gone. He circles the bases. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 7-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. A hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pages. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and that keeps the inning alive. And next for L.A., Hesung Kim. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Robles brings it in, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's 7-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your... This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Stretches out and holds it in. Dominic Canzone.
Number 8. Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 66.
Swing and a miss. Going once. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
1 down. Here's Victor Robles. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's down and in.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Canzone, the base runner at first with 1 out. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Grounder might be 2. To Betts at second for 1, and that's all they'll get. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 1 for 2. That just misses. Ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that's down and away. There's a strike, 3-1. The M's with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Mariners leave 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the Gabe Spire.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. That's out number 2. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a bouncer out to short. On the run, throw to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back in Seattle. And now the DH, Randy Arozarena. Scott back to work. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
Ball 2.
Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Now
down to number 2 hitter. Raleigh. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No
1 out,
balls, 2
base is
strikes.
empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Pages makes the play, and that is that. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Mookie to hit. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
On the ground to first, could be 2. 1 at second. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Fly ball down the line. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Now around third, waving him home. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker, and man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Base is empty with 2 away. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Canzone moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. back at T-Mobile Park. So bottom of the ninth, and stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And I think
now pitching for Los Angeles, number 38.
the 1-0.
Yates.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Going to count 1-2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I
Now
don't think
batting,
that's a
the
strike
second
if he
baseman,
takes it.
Jorge.
Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count,
Roscoe.
get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
That one outside. And a count even 1-1. Bases empty, one away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. There's a strike at the knees. That's too low. Now 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now only one out remaining.
Just beautiful placement of the
Now
splitter
batting,
right there.
third
Exactly
baseman,
where you want it with 2
Eugenio.
strikes to get that swing and miss.
Lopez.
And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Suarez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Next pitch off the plate, and that's ball one. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Mariners down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.